Good morning. Welcome to day 21 of Vlogmas. I think it's morning. I'll explain here in a minute. Welcome to Knitting TurnPike. My name is Gina Pike. I'm happy you're here with me for Vlogmas. Please forgive my attire. I'll explain all of that in a minute. It's a rough morning. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on today with me. That's what Vlogmas is. I look a little rough. I am feeling a little rough today. I had a doctor appointment yesterday with an ENT. It went so good. He was so nice. He was just a really great guy. And the funny thing is, it's an ear, nose, and throat doctor. And I did have sinus surgery like 20 years ago. I had a bone chip in my nose. I always joke with my mom, like she dropped me when I was a baby. She didn't. She did not. It was just a joke. I don't know how it happened, but anyway, they went in and took it out because it was blocking part of my nasal passage, and I was getting sinus headaches like every day. Every day I had a sinus headache, and so I was taking sinus medicine trying to clear out the congestion. That's all it really was. So they went in and they took that out, and they kind of did something else with just these little small nasal passages right here. And when I told the doctor that, he was like, really? He goes, 20 years ago? That was a long time ago. He's kind of a young guy. He goes, can I look in your nose? And I'm like thinking, okay. I thought he was just going to shine a flashlight up there. He goes, all right, I'm not going to hurt you. And he pulls out this long thing. He sprays something in my nose, and he goes, I'm just going to put my camera up in there. And I mean, he just took his camera and kept going up in there, and I'm sitting there going, okay, you can stop going up there now. And then he had his assistant was in there too, and he's like, hey, come here, take a look. And then I was like, oh no. He goes, look where they cut that right there. And he's like, he puts the probe right up on my nose, and I'm just like, I mean, it's like way up in my head. I'm just like, oh. It was fun, but it was not the most comfortable thing I've ever done. I think COVID testing was actually easier than that, honestly, because I was laying on my back and had my eyes closed. For this, I was kind of like, what are you doing? But anyway, I'm going to be doing some more testing and stuff with him in January, trying to figure out why I keep getting so congested. So if they can figure some of that stuff out, there might be some things they can do, or it might be something else that they have to fix. So I'm glad I went to see him. It makes me feel hopeful that something can be done about it. You know, it wasn't just like, oh, you just have allergies and I can't do anything for you. He was really nice, and I do feel like there is a path that we can go down. So I'm excited about that. That when I go to doctors, it always kind of puts me down a little bit. I have a hard time getting out and moving. I have a lot of chronic pain and back issues. So when I do get out like that, anywhere, it really is hard on me. So I wasn't feeling the greatest yesterday afternoon. I was going to come home and work on Clue 10 of the MKAL, Best of the MKAL calendar stoles, which I told you guys about in the last video. And I ended up kind of having to lay down a little bit, take some medication. So I didn't get really started on that until last night. And once I got started, I kind of got a second wind. And so I stayed up all night. Not all night. I think it was like 3:30. I finished it at 3:30 this morning. I started at like maybe around 7, I think. 7:30. And then I finished it at 3:30. So I just kept going. I think Brian went to bed long ago. And I heard him in there say something like, are you still up? And I'm like, yes. Anyway, I got to bed really late, so I'm getting up late. But tomorrow morning, I've told you guys that this before. I think I've been worried about this video being the most boring, because I have these 2 doctor appointments back to back. Tomorrow morning, I have a back procedure where they're going to we have to be there early, so I probably won't be filming till late. I might do like just a short clip afterwards to let you guys, it kind of wipes me out. I have to be there like at 8 in the morning, so I'm going to get my shower here in a little bit this afternoon, evening, so I don't have to do it in the morning, because there's just no way I can get up that early and get showered, and I don't want to go there with wet hair. I don't ever really dry my hair because my hair is kind of wild. I just let it air dry. So anyway, I will get there. We have to get there early, and then my procedure's at 9, and then they do like an epidural back injection. I've had many of these. I mean, he did 3 last year. I think you can have 3 in a year. I always get 3 in a year from him, just because it does help. And I take if they suggest anything that can help me a little bit, I do, you know, because I have the pain that, I had so much damage to my back that there's nothing more they can do. They fixed everything they can fix. So I whatever little bit I can get from a relief, I do. So we're going to do that in the morning. They do put me under, like, for surgery. It's just a day surgery thing. I should be home probably by, I don't know, 11, I would say. Once they get you done, they're waking you up, like, you know, you're sleeping really good, and they're like, get up, you got to go home. But anyway, that's why you have a driver. And excuse me, Brian's going to go with me, and we'll go get that done. And so I might film something tomorrow afternoon, but then I'm going to have to edit the video for the next day, because it'll be Thursday before you know it. So I did finish the clue. I'm going to show you a clip of that. It's a really simple clue, but it is beautiful. It's called Water Lilies. It is this is the best of the MKAL calendar stole patterns by Bridget Koch. I've knitted this for 3 years. I have the other stoles I'm going to show you at the end. I've got 2 stoles from 2 more years, and then the first year I knitted this, I gave it away. I'll show you those like in another video. I wanted to mention we did go riding around looking at Christmas lights Sunday night. We wanted to go to Deerfield Park in Plano. I'm going to link a video down below. There is a video that some lady did from this year of Deerfield Park Christmas lights. I want you guys to go look at it. If you want to see some really great Christmas lights, please go look at it. We wanted to go, but when you go to Deerfield Park, it's like a hours-long event because there's so much traffic. Anyway, it is like when you go there, they have horse-drawn carriages. So there's that, you know, you want to go slow, you know, you have to go around that. And then it's like bumper to bumper traffic just riding around through there to look at the lights. It's not something you can easily just drive through. It takes you an hour to get done with one street. So we didn't really have the time to do that Sunday night. You know, Brian had worked all weekend. So we just went riding around our neighborhood. I even show you our house, and we kind of laugh because we didn't do a lot this year. So that's why I put like haha, because our lights are really not that great. I tried to pick the ones that we did like an hour and a half, and I narrowed it down to like, I think 6 minutes. So there was a lot of homes that did not have lights on it this year. So it's kind of sad, but I did narrow it down, and I'll try to include it. I'll try to include it in this video. I've never taken I compiled the video. I've never taken a compiled video and put it with this video. So if I can't compile the two, I'll release it as a second video and just link it down below. So once I edit it, you'll figure it out. You'll know either I'll have 2 videos or I'll have one long compiled video. But I don't know if I can do that. I've never done that before. But I did get it down in length, so you guys don't have to sit through some of the parts that were things we didn't get any lights, but there were some pretty lights. There's one house we go to. We could probably walk to his house. He has the most beautiful display, and he does it every year. And I show it a couple times because it's such a good one. I think it's my favorite. I don't know if it's Brian's or not, but I like it. But there were a lot of other beautiful lights. And I think this year I really enjoyed like the red and green together. I was telling Brian, I think we should get some green lights to go with our red. I think it would really, the red and green together looks so pretty this year. So we'll just have to see what we do for next year. Please forgive me. I'm not feeling great today. Like I did all that stuff yesterday. Kind of wore me out. I'm running a fever. I'm feeling congested. So, Please forgive my voice and me coughing every once in a while. All right, I have the pattern to show you. I did start thinking about the sock. You know, I talked about the sock knitting and the sweater knitting the other day. And I think I'm going to, just showed you this yarn. I think this is going to be my first foray back into socks with this timber yarn that I showed you guys. This is the, remember, oh, Holiday Magic. There it is. I found it. Excuse me. That pretty self-striping. And I love the fact that she's already got them separated. So I'm going to wind these up in the next couple of days and maybe try to cast on after Christmas. I was looking at the one, like I said, I wanted to do the self-striping ones. I was looking at this from Turtle Pearl. That's so pretty. And this one I thought would be fun for like, I love this one too from Turtle Pearl, like for Valentine's Day. Isn't that pretty? I think the pink mini, there's a pink mini and a purple mini in here, and I think the pink mini goes with that, and of course the purple mini goes with that. So I thought maybe I would just do this, and then I would look at maybe trying to add a heel and a toe color change. If I can do okay with these. I'm going to start with these first. I think that's my plan. Yes, we'll go with that. And for the timber yarns, you know, I showed the other two skeins. I have a clip for one of those skeins here, just right here, right now. Okay, I've been really thinking about this since I showed this in my Vlogmas video on days 17 and 18. This is going to be days 19 and 20 video. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this away. So for under this video, if you're interested in winning, this is the yarn from Timber Yarns. This is sock yarn. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It is split up into two pairs, so one for each sock. You'll get a progress keeper that looks like a Christmas light, Christmas bulb. It's so cute. It is super soft, super squishy. It's self-striping sock yarn with every color that you can imagine. It is so pretty. It's fingering weight. It is 50 grams, 50 grams. There are about 200 meters in each one of these skeins. What else can I tell you? Made in Canada. It's from Timber Yarns. So if you're interested in winning this skein of yarn, this from me, I'll pick a winner on the 27th when I pick a winner for my Advent giveaway number 4. Put a comment down below this video, and let's put the word love in there, since this week is about love and God's love. Let's put the word love, L-O-V-E. All right, thank you so much. And thank you for participating in this and watching my videos. And this is just a way to say thank you. Oh, no. So so that'll be just like a giveaway for you guys watching my videos. There will be the rules down below. Remember, you must be 18 years old, and it is not sponsored by YouTube in any way. Just make a comment and include the word that I mentioned in the clip. Right now, it escapes me what I said. I know I said something. And I will pick a winner of that yarn. On the same day I pick a winner for giveaway number 4, which is the 27th. So it's kind of a short turnaround. I think you guys have a week. Well, no, this will post on 22nd. So you'll have 5 days to get a comment and put a comment, and if you want a chance to enter to win that beautiful yarn from Timber Yarns from Canada. So this is the bag I'm going to use. I'm going to wind this yarn and use this bag. I don't remember where I got this bag. I think somebody gave this to me. It's just a cute little sock bag. I thought it's a nice little project bag. So I'm going to use this for my sock yarn and try to get that wound up in the next couple of days. I have it like sitting right here to remind me I need to wind that. Okay, so I'm going to show you the MKAL. I did get a little bit more done on my Adventurer wrap. This is my Advent project. I'm using the yarn from the Advent, the 2022 Miss Babs Advent, and I picked the watercolor version, which are like the pinks, purples, and teals. Right now, it's been a lot of pink. I'm only on day, I just introduced color 5, but it does get into other colors. If you guys have been following my videos and watching me open them, we've gone through some greens and some teals, and now we're starting to get into some purple gray, which I'm so excited that I think this is going to be, I think I picked the perfect Advent for this wrap. But the first colors are kind of they're blending with each other. You can still see them though. You know, you've got this color pink, and then you got this super bright pink, and then you kind of got this pink, and then you had this pink right here. This was color 4. It was a speckledy pink with some hot pink in it. And then now I'm introducing color 5, which is a super hot pink, which is going to, now you can start to see it and see the pattern, see how you have a couple of rows, and then you have the other color, and then you introduce the new color back and do that for a little while. So that's color 5. I did get to that. Super excited about that. This is a lot of fun to knit. This is the Adventurer Wrap by Ampa O'Brien. The link is down in the comments below. It is an easy wrap. I mean, an easy project. It's designed for advents, for like mini skeins or scraps of yarn. If you have scraps, you just need probably, I'm ending up with about 7 to 8 grams of yarn. I am putting the totals down in my project page. I'll link my project page below, but I'm only utilizing about 13, 14, 15 grams. So you don't need the full 20 something gram skein. So if you have scraps and if you have a scale, you could weigh it in, you know, if you have about 13, 14 grams, if you're knitting kind of like me, then you should have enough. So, because I'm having about 7 grams left over every time, 6, 7 grams, 8 grams. So I'm not utilizing all 20 grams. So, but that's what it's looking like. I really am liking it. The more I do, it's because you get more colors. It's a lot of fun. So, and the next color for this one will be an even brighter pink. I think it's this one. So it'll be an even darker pink. You can kind of see. And then, like I said, after that, we start getting into the other colors. Because I know this is that's color 6. This is color 8. So that's a purple. Is this color 7? Yeah, color 7 was a lighter pink. And then color 8 is like a purpley pink. And then you get into I see some greens and blues in here. So anyway, that'll be fun. Just kind of thinking ahead. Always do that. All right, so let's put that away because I'm not going to be able to work on that. Well, I might be able to work on that here in a little bit. I did finish the clue 10. The next clue for the MKAL, Best of the MKAL calendar stole, doesn't come out till tomorrow. But I have all that stuff going on, so I probably won't get started on that till late tomorrow night again. I'm probably not going to stay up again all night and knit it, but I know I'm not going to be able to get that done. So I don't know. It might have to be done the second day that I have because I just don't. I don't know how I'm going to feel after my back injection. I wanted to ask you guys something. Do you guys have any favorite Christmas music you like to listen to? There's a lot of really fun stuff you can listen to online, like on YouTube. There's a lot. I've seen a few stations just grabbing music and making little videos that you can sit and listen to. I think that's really, really cool. Free music. You can also go on Amazon and listen to free music. Nice. So I was just wondering, I love these CDs by Amy Grant. These are just her Christmas albums. I love these, and I've pulled them out. I'm going to listen to them today while I'm knitting, I think, and just enjoy her. I enjoy her a lot. I listened to her almost all my life, and a lot through college, and so I just love her music and her voice, and her message speaks to me. So I'm excited. I didn't know if you guys have any. If you want to listen in the comments below, I'd love to learn that about you. Or what do you listen to music? I actually have been listening to music a lot more. I used to watch holiday movies a lot, but this year, I don't know what it is. Well, I do. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I just am not enjoying them that as much as I usually do. If I watch a holiday movie, I'm usually watching one that's older that I've seen before because, and I enjoy the message of it, and so I'll record it and I'll watch it later and I can just go through the commercials easy. But I haven't watched a lot of them this year. I think I watched more in October when I was bedridden, when I was in bed sick, than I have lately. Lately, I haven't even had the TV on. So the music is very uplifting, and I enjoy that a lot when I'm knitting or cleaning or something like that. Let's see. I think I've talked your ear off. I see 18 minutes. I'm going to have to edit that down. I'm so sorry. I was like, I don't think I'm going to get anything said today. going to get some, sit down, finish drinking my coffee, and get a little knitting going. And I need to work on some comments today, and probably tomorrow I'll work on comments as well. I can do that also while I'm waiting for my procedure on my phone, just because you have to get there so early, and they get you ready, you know, with the IVs and stuff, and then you have to wait for the doctor. Then it only takes him like 15 minutes to do what he has to do, but you know, you're there for hours trying to wait. But anyway, so I might do that some. Hopefully I won't be so wiped out when I get home that I can get stuff done. I'll have stuff to get done. And this is all I'm going to do. This is why I've been worried about this one today, because I knew that I had those procedures and they kind of wiped me out. So I don't know how much stuff I'll get done. I'm going to show you some of the lights we saw. Hope you enjoy that. Again, it may be in a separate video. So if it is, I'll put a note in this video that you'll have to go, and I'll link it down below. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can fit it all into one. And then I've got the yarn and the stuff I've been showing you. So let's watch that. And then at the end, I will have another name of Jesus to share with you guys for today. So that's my plan. Let's get some knitting going. Let's get some water and some coffee. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in a little bit.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little prison shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Good morning. Welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. Hope you're all doing very well this morning. I'm about to go do my procedure. I thought I would just do this real quick because I'm not sure how I'm going to feel afterwards. This morning, I have my procedure. After I do that, hopefully I can come home and do a little bit of knitting. I'll need to take it a little bit easier today. So I'm hoping it'll be just a good day for knitting. I got clues. I love this when Bridget, the author of the Best of the MKAL calendar stoles for 2022, she does this every year. She releases the last 2 clues early so that you have a chance to knit them up, block your stole, and so maybe you can wear it on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. So today she released, today was supposed to be clue 11, but we got clues 11 and 12. So I've already started my clue 11. It is called Dragonflies, and then clue 12 is called Anchors. I know I've knitted anchors before. I think that was last year's. So I'm hoping I can work on that a little bit today. It'd be nice if I could finish that up maybe tomorrow or the 23rd, block it so I could maybe wear it to Christmas Eve church. That would be great. So we'll see. Also last night I was able to work on the Adventurer wrap. I finished color 5. You can see this is the try to get in the light so maybe you can see it a little bit better. You can see the color changes. It's very subtle. This is the Miss Babs Festive Watercolor Advent for 2022. But you can see there's, I'm going to hold this and show you the colors. Let's see. There's color 1. Color 2 is a hot pink. Color 3. Color 4 was a speckledy pink. Color 5 is this first time we get a hot pink in here. But the thing is the next color, I started color 6 last night, and it's kind of hard to see because again these colors are cohesive, so they kind of run into each other. But if you can see it, it's this top part. It's a little bit darker pink. There's a 2 rows of darker pink, 2 rows of lighter pink, and then 2 rows of darker pink. This is the darker pink. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but I did start color 6 in this darker pink. And I think when we get to the next colors, that's when you're going to be able to see it a little bit better. But then there is a section of greens, and it's like a section of purples. The next color is another pink, but it's a lighter pink, so that'll be easy to see. And then the next color after that is a lavender, so that'll be easier to see. And then I think we have this purpley blue next. So those will be fun to bring in, and I hope I can work on that some. But I want to finish up the best of the MKAL calendar stole. So there's a lot of Advent knitting for today. If I can feel up to it. I also want to share with you guys, I had got a couple of Christmas cards in the mail yesterday. Well, one yesterday, and then one I decided to go ahead and open another one. I got this beautiful Christmas card from my friend Claudia. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It says, Merry Christmas. You bless the lives of others with the wonderful things that you do. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to hang it on the wall. Thank you so much, Claudia. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Wanted to share that. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to say good morning because I don't know how I'm going to feel when I get back. If you don't see me when I get back, hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy. I've got Christmas lights in this video, I hope. If not, I'll have a separate video for that. And don't forget, I'm going to have the video of someone who went through Deerfield. I watched it last night with Brian. It was really pretty. It was like 12 minutes of it. Now, Deerfield is huge. It would take you hours to get through that, especially because there's horses and there's horse-drawn carriages. And you'll see some of that in the video if you watch it. And there's bumper-to-bumper traffic. It is very slow. Anyway, I thought I'll share that lady's video down below. That's kind of what I was thinking I would share with you, but I'll try to share my Christmas lights that we got this year from just around our neighborhood here. This is all in McKinney where I live. And again, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, here is the clue 10 of the Best of the MKAL Calendar Stole pageant by Bridget Koch, and I'll link it down in the comments below. You guys have been following me. You know this is a stole. It's a rectangular wrap. It's been an Advent project of mine. You do a new clue every other day, and there is a beaded lace section in between each one of the clues. I explain this probably every time, so I'm not going to go into just too much detail, but if you are interested, let me know in the comments below or go watch some of my other videos to explain it. I've knitted this for a few years now, and this is the best of, so these are her, she's been doing this for 5 years, so these are some of her best patterns from the 5 years she's been releasing this project. This one is clue 10. It is called Water Lilies. Super beautiful. It looks a little bit like the drops, like with the diamonds, but it is so different. It is, you can see the drops diamonds like that. Has all the lace around the diamonds. This has, you can see lace at the bottom. It has all these cables around to create the diamonds. And then it has this beautiful wrapped stitch around the bottom of each one of these little lilies. You can see it's like a flower. It really is more like a flower. And I'm going to show you how to do that little stitch. It's so easy. It's just 5 stitches that you're wrapping 3 times. And then in this instance, you are knitting them. A lot of the other instances, you just wrap them and slide them back to your right needle. But in this case, you wrap them and put them back on the left needle and knit them after you wrap them. So I'll show you that. And But it's just a beautiful pattern. I'm excited. We have clues 11 and 12 left. And this is getting long. I don't have it all pinned, you know, it's a good amount. You can see that's, so I'm excited to finish this and block it and see what it looks like. But anyway, super excited. Clue 10, linked all below if you're interested. A beautiful, fun pattern to knit for Advent. Right up my alley because it's lace and beads. And anyway, thank you for letting me share it. And let's look at the tutorial for the wrap stitch real quick. Super simple. It may be something that might inspire you to add something to your knitting if you're looking for something like that in your knitting. All right, thank you so much. Working on the MKAL calendar stole. Clue number 10, water lilies. And this is just a simple procedure. You have to wrap 5 stitches. So I'm moving it to DPN. You slip on purlwise to a DPN 5 stitches, and you just wrap these 5 stitches counterclockwise with your yarn, not too tight. So try not to make it too tight. And then what is that? Okay, then after you wrap them counterclockwise, you slip them back to your left-hand needle like this. And then you're going to actually knit these stitches. You're going to knit 2, purl 1, knit 2. And it looks like that. Well, that's how mine looks.
I woke up this morning, I looked outside my window where children lighting up the Christmas tree, and the snow is falling. It reminds me of the good times, those winters we would spend just you and me. It's been such a long time, but tomorrow's Christmas Day, and I am on my way. I'm coming home for Christmas. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Oh, how much I missed you. Wanna spend this day with you. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Ooh. I can't wait to hold you. We'll be sitting by the fire and watch our favorite movies on TV. We can do what we wanna do. Walk under the moonlight and kiss under the stars. It's gonna be like we never were apart. Yes, I'm on my way. This time I'm here to stay. I'm coming home for Christmas. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Oh, how much I missed you. Wanna spend this day with you. Yes, I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to
For days 21 and 22 on the Advent wheel, for the events leading up to Jesus' birth, it says from the Bible, day 21, they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks, from Isaiah 2:4. And day 22, it says, I bring you good news of great joy for all the people. Luke 2:10. Only 2 more days left. And then we celebrate Christmas. Today for Advent, we're going to focus on another name of Jesus. Throughout the Bible, Jesus refers to himself as the true vine. It says in John 15:1, I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. You are the branches. It says, when I was growing up, my father was an amateur viticulturist, passionately tending to the grapevines in our backyard. I quickly bored of the tedious work, but he would spend hours in his little vineyard, pruning, twisting, tying, digging, watering, doing all he could do to ensure a full harvest come autumn. Throughout the Old Testament, the vine was used as a symbol of Israel, often to show how she was lacking in some way. God carefully tended his vine, protecting it from harsh elements and creating an environment for it to flourish. Yet Israel rebelled. God was just to judge her harshly, but he graciously provided another vine. In contrast to Israel, Jesus is the true vine. He is the faithful one who fulfills all that Israel failed to do. Whereas she was wild and rebellious, he was submissive and obedient. While she yielded bad fruit, he produced good fruit in keeping with righteousness. He was in every way the epitome of all God called his people to do, and he calls us to union with him so that we may also produce good fruit. Left to ourselves, we cannot produce good fruit any more than Israel remained faithful. We are subject to the same weaknesses and sin impulses as they were thousands of years ago. By ourselves, we would go the way of rebellious Israel. So God snipped our branch from the wild vine, grafted us into his family through Jesus, and tenderly creates the opportune environment for us to flourish. If you wonder about your spiritual fruitfulness, Jesus' last conversation with his disciples before his death offers a beautiful opportunity for prayerful reflection. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me, and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. John 15:5. These were the very men who in a few hours would abandon their teacher, but afterwards repented and went on to spread the good news of Jesus throughout the world. So there is hope for any one of us who has walked away but returns with a repentant heart. The vine dresser will prune us to produce outward fruit that demonstrates inner transformation. Surprisingly, Jesus does not call us to work hard to be more fruitful. Rather, he calls us to abide in him, to wait on him. Fruit will naturally follow for those who remain connected to him, because his Spirit is the one who produces the fruit. Galatians 5:22-25. We belong not because of what we do, but because of who he is. He is the vine. We are the branches, and he will bear fruit through us as we remain in him. As the true vine, Jesus both fulfills Old Testament prophecy and makes possible our inclusion into God's family. He sustains us, connecting us with the nourishment that we need to bear fruit. He pulses out healing salve to bind our wounds when the gardener prunes us to be more fruitful. He supports us when the weight we carry seems too much to bear. Jesus is the reason we're part of the vine. Apart from him, we can do nothing. In him, we can bear much fruit for his kingdom. We need only to abide, and he will do the rest. Thank you so much for spending time with me today for my 2 days of updates, for maybe some Christmas lights, for the spending time with God and talking about why we really celebrate Christmas. I really do appreciate it and appreciate you, and I hope you're just doing so well today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you very, very soon. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.